So I want to take a moment here just to reiterate the definitions between hanging wall and footwall, because this can be rather confusing. So let's say here we have a fault line. And it should be relatively easy to spot the fault line because our layers that are here in different colors don't match up. There's obviously been some movement. So what we need to do is we need to give a label. We need to give a label to this side and we need to give a label to this side. Because as you can see, one side has moved up relative to the other. So we need to give words, right, to describe that. So the two words we use are hanging wall and footwall. So the easiest way to figure this out is, let's say you could stand on the fault. So if I was going to stand on the fault inside the earth, I'd be standing here, right? My feet would clearly be touching this side, right? If my feet were touching the other side, right, I'd be upside down, right? So we know that's not it. I'm not a bat, right? So whatever side my feet are touching, that is known as my footwall. Whatever side is on the other side, right, that would be above me, that's what we call the hanging wall. That would be the side, if you were a coal miner standing in there, you could hang your lantern from. Now let's take a look at a fault line going the other way. So let's say here we have a fault, right, going this way. Here I've got my rocks, right, that are clearly displaced. So it should be relatively easy there, right, to pick out the fault line. So again, let's say I could stand on the fault. If I was standing on the fault, my feet are touching that side. So this side here would be my footwall. And over here would be my hanging wall. So what we do is we talk about these walls with relative motion to each other. So here it looks like the hanging wall has moved up relative to the footwall. And you're going to see that those definitions are going to come in handy here in a few minutes, because you're about to see three different types of faults based on the movement between the hanging wall versus the footwall.